What's going on, everybody? Big James back again, and we got a lot going on today's episode. I got a few cars trying to get to the track today, so I got up to the shop early, and the pups were happy to see me. They met me up at the gate. I got down there, got everything opened up, ready to go for the day. Got the air compressor running, the fans blowing, and I tried to get a few projects knocked out before everybody got over to the shop. Now, my cousin Josh, he's driving his Oldsmobile Delta 88 over. He's been working on this project for a while. He drug an old car out the weeds, found him an old small block stock 350. Got a set of double hump heads on it. He managed to source a cam and headers and intake from old Greg.
They didn't learn this shit by themselves. They didn't wake up, stop playing video games, and decide, hey, I'm a damn master mechanic and I'm a race car driver. How the hell would you learn that shit?
Found him a 650 double pumper off a Marketplace. What kind of carburetor this thing got on it right here? Brawler! He's never made any passes before, but he's only got one thing on his mind.
Make a hit one time.
We got the Olds up in the dyno bay, strapped down, checked out, and ready to go. And for the results, we made a whopping 210 horsepower and 249 foot-pounds of torque. Now, to be fair, this 1979 350 was a smog motor. It only made 165 horsepower at the crank from factory. So we've made some improvements for sure, but definitely nothing to write home about. So the next step is to put 100 horsepower of NITROUS on a 200 horsepower motor. Let's see how that goes. And to our surprise, it picked up exactly almost 100 horsepower to the wheels. So our final numbers are 307 horsepower and 341 foot-pounds of torque. We're going to do an overlay of the first graph so you can see kind of the difference here. So Josh's Delta 88 is officially ready to go to the track. My buddy Ian stopped by. He's got an LS2 GTO. He wanted to swap out the rear tires, that way he had some fresh meat for the weekend. Now, Ian's GTO is pretty quick. It's got trick flow heads, fast intake, BTR cam, and a torque converter, but he's never got any official times on it. Lil James got the new drum of fuel unloaded, got us some jugs filled up. That way we'd have everything ready to go and have plenty of fuel for the weekend. I got the Nova started up, got everything checked out on it. Just want to make sure everything looked like it was 100% before we took off to the track. So we all met up at the track. We're at Beacon Dragway in Paducah, Kentucky. We got there early, which is kind of a shock. We're usually straggling in the gate at the end. We're all just ready to have a good weekend and see what these old cars will do. Me and Lil James cruised the Rusty Nova around in the pits, tried to get it warmed up. Just making sure, once again, everything was going good. You never know on these old things when they start giving you fits. Saw this beautiful 76 Nova right here. Got some pictures for you. This thing is slick. If we ever do get around to painting the old Rusty Nova, I hope it turns out like this. This thing was just immaculate. Now, the very first two out on the track today was Ian and Josh. Let's see how this turns out. Curious to see how they both do. Josh ended up running like an 883, and I think Ian ran like a 740. I'm not exactly sure. But the thing that shocked me the most was old Josh's car literally yanked the wheels up. I couldn't believe it. Guess them old cars can hop a Coke can. Lil James finally made his way up to the front through the long line in the staging lanes. This place is packed today. Let's see how he does. Now to start off with, you can already see he's way out of the groove from the track. Another thing is he has a little bit of issues getting it stalled up. But we'll see how it goes. Lil James only ran a 7:48 that pass. I kind of coached him through what he needed to do and he brought the car back around. We're still doing light burnouts due to the stock 10 bolt in the car at the moment. Way out of the damn groove. There he goes. He heard me. He did a lot better that pass. He ended up running a 7:19, which is a personal best for Rusty. I think we still got a little more in it, but we ran out of time. And for the final lineup of the night, we got Josh and Ian back again. Josh is going to turn on the NITROUS kit and see if he can make something happen. Man, was this an awesome race. Josh treated him off the line and got the whole shot. About half track, they were dead even. That LS2 GTO just had the horsepower to pull away from him on the top end. We had a blast tonight. This was a time slip from the final run. Josh ran a 8:12 and Ian ran a 7:29. Both excellent passes for their first time out, and they're definitely ready to get back at it. Be sure and stay tuned for next episode. Old Rusty's going to take a little trip to Mexico and hit them streets. And as always, go like and subscribe. We appreciate each and every one of you. Thanks.